Hey guys, what's up? It's Patricia. Welcome to my channel where I do art, student and lifestyle content. So if you're interested in any of that, head down below and subscribe. I hope you're having an amazing day and let's get into it. Today is my September plan with me and I am so happy with the way it came out. I love the theme that I chose. I love the whole aesthetic that I picked. And I just liked it. I don't know, there was just something about it that I liked. Second, there is something happening in this video. This video is a little bit cursed. My footage on my phone disappeared for 10 minutes when I was pretty sure that it had filmed, and then not even, I think 20 minutes of footage, at least 15 to 20 minutes of footage just disappeared from my phone. And then about 2 hours later it just reappeared and I genuinely breathed a sigh of relief. I was like, well, that would have been a disaster, wouldn't it? And yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so to begin with, this is my cover page. For the month of September, I thought that most universities and colleges were starting, so I would do a theme based around that. The view that you are seeing is very specifically from what is going to be my dorm room this semester, or well, this year. And I mean, it's not really a dorm room, it's a room, and basically the table is in the corner and it shares a wall with the wall of the window, and it has a few shelves above it to store my books and stuff. So that's just what I've done for the cover page, and I decided to keep the entire setup very sort of minimal, and the entire way that I have colored it is just in plain line strokes using fine liners, and there's very little color involved. So it's really quite easy, the spread or just this setup in general, this theme, to do at least the way I've done it. On the left hand side, I did a quote page which I thought was kind of funny, which I found on the internet, which says, "Study, verb, the act of texting, eating and watching TV with an open textbook nearby." I thought that was just a funny, cute way to describe everybody right now, because we're all just sitting at home and studying, and really it's so easy to get distracted by our phones, or by just Netflix or whatever, just to turn on the TV and say, oh hey, I'm just taking a break, and just never go back to studying after that. But yeah. The next spread, as always, is my monthly calendar, and this time I've just done a simple sort of grid layout that you can see, and I'm just doing it in black, and I'm sticking to the same font for September. I adopted that font throughout the setup this year, and that's just what I'm doing. On the side, and the part where there are a few missing boxes because the month starts on a Wednesday, I've just drawn a few books, a cup of coffee on the side, and yeah, like I said, the same sort of minimal color scheme is what I have adopted. As always, you will find everything that I used linked down below. None of the links are affiliate, so you can just go ahead and use them even if you don't want to have me make money. Which that just sounds so bad when I say it like that, but that's just the way it is, I guess. The next spread is my mood and habit tracker. For my habit tracker, I decided to make a horizontal layout this time, so I've just drawn 2 boxes on both pages, basically 15 sort of sections each, one for each day, because the month is 30 days this time. I've vertically kept it 7 rows just because I feel like there are 7 habits that I need to track this month, and I've just written habit and mood on the shelves that I'm drawing. And then I'm just drawing in books in a haphazard manner to sort of track my mood. And to make it a little bit more interesting, I added a plant here and a candle on the other side, and I'm just continuing to add books. The next setup is, as always, my food sort of meals tracker, as well as my groceries and sugar tracker. And this time, instead of a vertical layout, I decided to go for a horizontal layout, just because the month is 30 days, so I can quite equally divide it like that, without it overlapping anywhere, without there being an extra row required somewhere or whatever. When the month is 31 days, it's easier to do the vertical layout, whereas when the month is 30 days, it looks nicer with the horizontal layout. As always, I've kept this spread quite simple, and I'm leaving it at that. The next spread is my very classic budget tracker, which, by the way, guys, I did do a important spreads for students. If you guys want to check that out, I will link it down below, as well as in the information cards. But there is really no frill to add to this spread. This is a very, very utility spread that I make every single month just to track my expenses, because I do get a certain set budget from my parents. I am in university, and so I do need to account for all my expenses, like groceries and then going out with my friends and stuff. And yeah. For my last spread of this setup is the setup of my first week. I decided to do a 2-page rolling weekly, simply because this is the week that I'm going to just be sort of hustling and bustling around to pack my stuff, because my flight back to London is on the 6th of September, which is the Monday after this week. And so I'm just kind of probably going to be running around helter-skelter doing just things to pack, and maybe I just need a space to track that. And that's why I kept this spread as a rolling weekly, because I know things will move around, but at the same time I'm sure there'll be tasks that I don't need to assign a specific day to, which I can move around and whatnot, and this spread is best for that. On the left hand page, I did the events boxes thing for the days, but then I drew out this really, really large plant, which actually last year one of my flatmates had a plant this big in his room. It stretched literally from the ground up to like his window or something. And now is just my final flip through. And you can see, I think this theme turned out really cute and minimal, and I think it's perfect for students starting out who are overwhelmed with what is going on around them, who are just starting university for the first time, or actually are university veterans. My original idea for this month was to do a stationery spread, but I didn't want to do that just because that was so overdone. So I decided to do this one, and I really like how it turned out actually. So that was that. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, head down below and subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. Leave me a comment telling me what your theme for September is, if you've already picked. If you haven't picked, are you going to be doing my theme? Simple. That's it. That is the question. And yeah, I hope you're having an amazing day, and bye.